Hey family, my name is Darnell Z. It's a conversation piece, Blackburn. Yes, my middle initial is Z. People always ask me, what is your middle name? You know, because not too many people have Z for a middle name. So oftentimes I say, well, you guess, you tell me. And they say, well, it's Zeke, or they say it's Zachariah, or they say Ezekiel, or they say xylophone. Doesn't that start with an X? Anyway, the reason why I came to you is because I want to start this conversation piece. Not P-I-E-C-E, but P-E-A-C-E. So, when you start a conversation, you know, it kind of goes back and forth. So I want to tell you about a conversation that happened and was going back and forth. So Jesus and Satan were having this conversation. They were basically going back and forth about who is better with handling a computer. So it got to be so much that God heard this argument or this conversation. He said, you know what? I'm going to give both of you a mouse. I'm going to give both of you a keyboard. I'm going to give both of you a tower and a monitor. And I want you to fire away. So they both had their towers, their mouses, their keyboards, and they started firing away. They started doing spreadsheets and PowerPoints and Excel and all of this stuff. And as they were going back and forth and they're just typing, Jesus here and Satan here, all of a sudden you heard this big thunder, boom, crash, and then you saw the lightning flash and rain started pouring, and all of a sudden the power went out. So Satan started just cursing and swearing just from the pits of hell and everything he could think of. Every curse word you can think of, he said. And as he's cursing and screaming, he's like, he's frustrated. And Jesus is just sitting there watching. All of a sudden the power clicks back on. When the power clicks on, then Satan is frustrated because he can't find anything. He lost everything. But Jesus all of a sudden starts printing off his material. And Satan's looking at him like, how come you got everything and I lost everything else? Jesus looked at him and he said, because Jesus saves. So that's a conversation piece. What I want to do is I want to start this YouTube channel for you all. I don't want to give y'all a conversation P-E-A-C-E. With everything that's going on in the world today, I want to give you peace. I want to speak peace and moments of happiness and give you these nuggets in your life so we don't have to think about politics. We don't have to think about crime. We don't have to think about all the negative things, but we'll think about all the wonderful things that are going on in this world. So when you think about peace, you think about tranquility. You think about things that are wonderful and beautiful to look at, and that's what I'm going to give you guys. So stay tuned for Conversation Peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. Stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys more and more and more. Every few weeks, I'm going to give you these nuggets. And then you also will find out what Darnell Z, it's a conversation piece, Blackburn, actually stands for. Thanks for watching, and peace to all of you.